What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get awesome cool alerts just like this onto your stream. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so here we are in Photoshop, and as you can see I have my base overlay pulled up. Now this is the overlay that I use just all the time on my stream. It's just the base overlay. You're going to want to first pull up your base overlay just so you can get an idea of what you're going to do. Are you going to change the colors? You're going to have some cool animation around it. You're going to want to decide what you want to do with your overlay. But after you figure that out, I will hop into part 2. Alright guys, so here you can see I have my 4 different variations. I have a blue with an orange spatter right here. I have a green with a red one. I have a purple with yellow. And then I have a red with the green just in the different orientation, red border and the green paint. So you're going to want to figure out what you want to do. Mine, basically, the new color fades in and fades out, as you saw in the intro. You can do whatever you want. You can get really, really in-depth with like animation software and doing all sorts of cool things. Mine is pretty basic. The color just fades in during the alert and then fades out after. So we'll go ahead and show you that more in-depth right now. Alright guys, here we are back at the main screen. We have my overlay pulled up here, and we have my live alerts here so we can resend one. Now pay attention to my overlay around my face cam. Watch what happens. If we go ahead and resend that bed alert, you can see the overlay, the purple one faded in, and the box at the top came up with their name and their message and whatever, and then the purple and that box faded out. So like I said, mine is pretty basic. All it does, the color fades in and then it fades out. Like I said, you can get a lot more in depth with it. I'm not going to be going over how to animate overlays and stuff like that. I'm going to be showing you if you just want to change the color, have a color fade in, fade out. We're going to be jumping right into that here. Okay, so to do this, you're going to have to use a program called Muxie. There might be ways to do this in Streamlabs or Stream Elements. I am not aware of them. At least I have multiple different alerts, like the box popping up at the top of my face cam and then the face cam changing color. I do not know how to do, if it's even possible at all, to do multiple alerts in Streamlabs or Stream Elements. So I use a program called Muxie. It's really, really, really simple to use. It took me about 5 minutes to figure out how to use it. It's really simple. So you can see I have 3 different, they call them packages here. And each one has a different browser source link that you can put into OBS or Streamlabs OBS or whatever you use. So I have my big face cam for my scene with like my chat and stuff on it. I have the alerts for those. I have the regular alerts, which is the box that pops up on top of my face cam. And then I have the changing color here, so the overlays. So we're going to go ahead and click on the changing color one. You're going to want to go ahead and make a new alert package right up here. You're going to want to go ahead and click on that, but I'm going to go ahead and edit mine just to show you guys. So I have the 4 different variations. I have follow, tipping, subscriptions, and cheers. So they're pretty much the same for all of them. You can do however many you want or however little you want. You can just do follows. You can do everything, including like rating and stuff like that. I just have these 4. So all you're going to want to do is make sure you're on this mode right here. This first mode with the text overlaid on top of the image. If you're just going for color changing like I am, you're going to want the fade in and fade out animation right here. You can set the display time to whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I like having my follow alert at 2 seconds just because that kind of fits in with my sound and stuff like that. So the magic of this is you click over to media, and I have this image in here, which is the same as I showed in that Photoshop file. It's a 1920 by 1080p picture. And my regular overlay, my orange one that you saw in the beginning, that is also a 1920 by 1080 picture. So when I go ahead and overlay this on top, it matches perfectly over top of the other one. So you don't have to do any tricky aligning in OBS or anything like that. As long as both your overlay and the new overlay are 1920 by 1080, they should overlap each other perfectly with no issues. And you're going to want to go ahead and have no audio, no text-to-speech, and I turn the sound volume to 0%, just as kind of like a second measure here. But that's really all there is to it, is just a separate alert package with your image or video as your new your new overlay. And that's where, I mean, you can animate, you can do whatever you want, because you can have GIFs and videos as your alert, so you can do some really, really cool, intricate stuff with your overlays if you want to. But I didn't get into that. I liked having just the basic color changing, fading in, fading out, but you can do whatever you want. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this quick little tutorial. If you did, make sure you go ahead and subscribe and leave a like down below. Also make sure you comment if you want to see other short little tutorial videos like this about how to do certain stuff in OBS or anything like that. Also make sure you go follow me on my Twitch, link is below. I stream a couple times a week on there, no set schedule, but I'm usually live later in the day between like 3 or 4, and I usually try and go late into the night. So make sure you follow on there, and I'll see you guys next time.